USB-C charger marketing is lying to your face. One bad pick and you're buying the same brick twice. 5 options. Only one actually earns it. Wrong charger. Slow charging. Worst case, you fry a battery. These days, the spec sheets are designed to confuse you. Here is the rule that cuts through it. Trust the star rating backed by real owner volume, not the watt number on the box. That is exactly what separates these 5. One surprise winner. Let's get into it. At $9.98 for 4 chargers, the CXX pack sounds like a steal. And honestly, the specs hold up. 20 watts USB-C, 18 watts USB-A, MFI certified, UL compliant, 10 safety features built in, real credentials. Buyers report 59% iPhone charge in 30 minutes, which checks out for power delivery 20 watt. So why does it rank last? No documented flaw in the data, but also no long-term independent stress testing. You're buying on spec and a 4.6 star rating across 12,504 owners. Not bad, just the thinnest track record here. Stock the guest rooms. But the next one brings something this pack simply can't match. Let's see. Dongwen Chiang promises 20 watts fast charging. 2 ports, 2 chargers, $7, that's the pitch. At $6.99 for a 2-pack, the math is hard to argue with. Roughly $3.50 per charger. Real owners back it up too, right? 4.6 stars across over 22,000 reviews, that's not a fluke. The catch? Run both USB-C ports at once and speed drops. You're splitting the power, not doubling it. One device at full 20 watts, or 2 devices at reduced speed. Pick one. If you're charging solo, this delivers. If you need simultaneous full-speed charging, the next pick changes the conversation entirely. The Anker 735 claims it changes that conversation. 3 ports, 65 watts, 1 compact block. At $24.99, it has to justify that jump over the 20-watt options barrage, and mostly, it does. 2 USB-C ports plus 1 USB-A means your phone, laptop, and tablet can all plug in simultaneously. Real-world MacBook Air users report a full charge in roughly 2 hours. That's a spec the cheaper picks here simply cannot touch. The honest catch? Push all 3 ports hard, and thermals climb. It runs noticeably warm under a full load. Fine for a desk. Less ideal for a bag pocket during a long flight. 4.7 stars across, over 21,000 owners backs that up. If you're charging 1 laptop and 1 phone daily, this earns its price. But if raw laptop charging speed is your only priority, the next pick reframes what compact power actually means. At $16.99, Anker's 2-pack charger makes a simple promise. 2 chargers, 2 cables, fast charging for iPhone and iPad done, and honestly, it mostly delivers. 20 watts hits the sweet spot for iPhones. You'll see a dead phone jump to around 50% in under 30 minutes. The 4.6 star rating across over 30,000 owners is genuinely hard to argue with. That is a mountain of real-world validation. The honest flaw? No spec data on long-term cable durability from independent testing. You're trusting volume, not lab results. For 2 iPhones or a phone and tablet household, this is the practical pick. But the single-port Nano up next does one thing this pack can't. The Anker Nano at $16 claims 30 watts of real gallium nitride output. That claim holds up. 45 minutes to 50% on an iPad is a concrete number, not a brochure promise. It also hits 25 watts on Samsung superfast charging, meaning it actually adapts to what you plug in rather than forcing one speed on everything. Nearly 18,000 owners have rated it 4.8 stars. That is the largest, highest confidence signal in this entire lineup. The foldable plug survives daily bag tossing without the prong wobble cheaper chargers develop over time. Anker backs it with a 24-month warranty, which no other pick here matches. The honest flaw? 1 port only. If you regularly charge 2 devices simultaneously, this one makes you choose. But if you want a single compact block that genuinely delivers on its spec, this is the pick. So where does that leave you? The CXX 4-pack costs least per port. The Dongwen Chiang adds dual ports at a fair price. The Anker 20-watt 2-pack covers multiple devices without breaking anything. The 65-watt 3-port handles a laptop, but the Nano 30-watt wins on trust. The most owners, the strongest rating. More ports means nothing if the wattage underdelivers. Buy for what you actually plug in. Tight budget, one device, the Anker Nano 30 watt, 2 iPhones and nothing else, the 2-pack 20 watt. Laptop plus everything, shock the 65 watt 3-port. Multi-pack deals only if wattage holds up per port. The Nano earns the top spot through real owner data, not marketing. Trust the numbers. Links are pinned below. Which one did you grab? Drop it in the comments. Add to cows and watch our USB-C hub comparison next.